with MMA referee Herb Dean. Thanks for taking the time and doing this interview with us, Herb. I want to touch basis on a certain topic that a lot of MMA fans and a lot of the media criticizes is the judging in MMA. What are your thoughts about it?
Well, first thing is that I think that MMA judging is a hard job. It's a difficult job, and I think that the officiating in the sport is something that we always want to work on, and but I don't believe that we have bad judges.
If someone asked you what would be the main thing you would fix, what would it be? Would it be giving the judges more, giving them a better background of what's going on, maybe some jiu-jitsu training, some wrestling?
Well, I think that at this point all the judges are responsible for doing their own training and making sure that they understand the sport before they take this job. I think that, and that's for them to take, that's their responsibility. I take care of myself. I make sure that I train, make sure I keep up with what's going on in this sport. I'm here, I'm interested, I know what's going on. That's the way you want to be as an official. But I think the other thing we can do is more communication so that people are on the same page as what's going to be a 10-8 round, what's going to be a 10-9 round, and everybody is close to having the same explanation for what that would be.
Do you ever see a rift between the judges and the referees? I mean, the match goes to decision and you get the result, and you just, after the fight, you're just like, what the heck was that?
Well, as a referee, usually I don't have an opinion about the match unless that I refereed, because as a judge, you need to give it 100% of your attention. And those close fights, when I'm refereeing, I have no idea who won the close fights. You have to be having 100% of your concentration to really say you're making that decision.
You yourself, you were a fighter. Are you still actively, I know you actively train, but have you ever considered getting back into fighting?
No, I'm a referee. That's what I do now in this sport, and I referee the sport because I enjoyed it. Of course, I competed in it. That's because I enjoy the sport. I continue to train. I've been doing it a little bit more lately, you know, getting back on the mat, and I do it because I love it.
As the sport's growing, do you see that judging and refereeing has become harder? I mean, guys are getting more skilled. They're doing more things that we haven't seen before. Does that make it harder for the judges and the referees?
Definitely. I think that we'll always have a lot more closely contested fights, and that's when the judges are going to have to earn their keep, these tough fights. It's a tough job. There's been many times I've been in there as a referee on some of these very close fights, and my first thought is, man, I'm so glad I'm not a judge right now. I think also that people have an understanding of, the fans have an understanding, the athletes have an understanding of what's required of a judge and a referee, and so yeah, I think it's it's a lot tougher officiating in the sport. We have professional fighters now they expect professional officials.
Yeah, you do a job that gets you get a lot of blame when something goes wrong, but when you do a great job, you don't hear, you don't see any praises from you, because that's what you're supposed to do. Well,
actually, in this sport, you do. The referees that do a good job, that's something I like about this sport, is the fans respect it, and they let you know. They let you know they appreciate you when you're doing something right also, and that's a good thing. It was something that wasn't expected.
I myself want to tell you thank you for everything you've done for MMA and helping it grow, and just thank you for taking the time. Do you want to shout anyone out on this interview?
Man, just best fans, best sport. As far as if you're interested in about officiating, CagedInsider.com. I talk about officiating a lot there. I have my MMA referee school. You can check it out.